And we're back! Welcome, everyone. We're doing some more Final Fantasy VII here. I thought we'd hover a little bit on our title screen, which, what a title screen. Just wow. Like, there's nothing here. There's the Buster Sword and new game and continue. No title screen, no copyrights, no connect to the Square Enix store. Nothing. Just an empty screen. Nothing but a sword. This, This is all right. I think two things when I see this title screen. One is that SquareSoft was hella confident. Like this is 100% intentional. They did not accidentally give us so much negative space in this title screen. This was not so early in the history of games that they wouldn't have known how to make a title screen. I mean, like, Romance of the Three Kingdoms, something you could consider to be sort of a pseudo competitor to SquareSoft, had title screens with option menus that were like 3 layers deep. They were very intentional with this title screen. They knew what image they wanted to convey, what mood they wanted to convey, and that their symbols meant something when they did this. Second is just sort of an extension of that, is that this suggests to me that this image, this symbol of Cloud's sword, is going to mean something. That the goal of this game is for me to see that sword and feel something. Which is actually a great theme for a game to have. Like, going into a game development cycle and having the goal be, I want my players to feel something, is a simple and very beautiful sort of goal. And the fact that they ended up confident enough that that would be the case is very amazing. Very cool title screen. Very iconic. I think it's one of those things that you see it and you're like, oh yeah, this is that caliber of game. Anyway, let's jump back in. I don't have focus. There we go. I also love this song. This sound. All right. I haven't made any changes since last time. We're gonna go a little bit further, even though I complained a little bit about the sound mod I was using. We'll go a little further before I make any major changes. But what's this guy say? Hey now! Oops! What on earth you doing? Just butt out! Jeez! Huh? You came to see it too? There was a bombing on top. Good thing this pillar is so sturdy, otherwise everyone in the slums would be dust. But hey, I guess there's no point in worrying about something like that. Hey, check it out. It's huge, ain't it? I don't remember this. There was a bombing of this tower? Who bombed it? Why did they bomb it? Like, obviously this tower gets bombed in a few hours. But why was it bombed prior to the events of this game? I don't remember this at all. Is this something that came with the mod? I do remember there being this little cutscene where you could look at the tower. That was a thing, I remember that. But okay. I don't... maybe... It has been a long time since I've played this. Maybe I'm forgetting things. Hey! This is a strange and wonderful place. And it's mine, but you can come here whenever you want. See ya, bro! Bro, that reminds me, they added a character, FF7R, in Remake. Oh, what was his name? Johnny. That was it, Johnny. Who goes around calling Cloud bro and being all hype. And Cloud gets really annoyed with him. I think he was an okay inclusion, actually. He was one of the new characters I think is more the vibe that I think is acceptable in this game. And he didn't get like a huge amount of detail. He didn't get an insane overdevelopment of backstory we don't really care about. He just kind of like pops in to make a few jokes and some comic relief every so often. Anyway, yo, Cloud, over here now. Can you find there? What the hell do you want? You know who I am? You can't pass. I got the miserable job of keeping scum like you from trying to sneak in here. Wow, you're great. Damn right. Don't waste time talking, is what I always say. But I don't understand what they were saying there. Okay. Varric has a very long travel, very distant traveling voice, doesn't he? I do recall there's a speedrun trick where you just you go immediately off screen and come back. Or maybe that's later.
Explosions, explosions! Oh man, the avalanche is so cool.
Is this... What? Isn't this supposed to say... Seventh Heaven? Am I that insane? Did Seventh Heaven really not say Seventh Heaven? Maybe I just never noticed because the resolution was so bad. Weird. That seems like... Wow, okay. I don't know how I feel about that. Okay, go on ahead. I must have thought that this glowing yellow sign said 7. Okay, I'm going. Can't stop to read something.
Papa! You're not Papa. You're a white guy.
Marlene! Now, let's kind of pick a voice for Tifa. What do we got? Let's see. Marlene, aren't you going to say anything to Cloud? I'm sure that'll shift. Welcome home, Cloud. Looks like everything went well. I'll roll with it for now. Did you fight with Barret? Yeah. I should have known. He's always pushing people around. And you've been getting into fights ever since you were little. I was worried. Flowers? Where did you get those? You almost never see them here in the slums. But why would you have them? Are those flowers for me? Oh, Cloud. Oh, Cloud. Oh, Cloud! No one's ever got me flowers before. You shouldn't have. Sure. Well, you know. Thank you, Cloud. They smell wonderful. I wish I could feel the place for flowers, but they're so hard to find down here. Tifa's model looks really good, actually. You can, like the really bright highlights, I think, is what the most obvious giveaway that they're the concept art style, which is interesting. I mentioned this last time, but I had the strategy guide, which I read over and over again, so I'm familiar, and it had all the concept art in it. So I'm very familiar with what they look like in concept art. And in black and white, I would have never thought of the white parts as being so significant to the look, because I didn't actually know that they were highlights and not just, one of the 2 colors the book had. Anyway. Oh, what I was doing like a Huey Herman sort of voice for him, wasn't I?
Oh, Cloud!
I guess it's not really Pee-wee, whatever.
People really knows how to cook. Wanna know what her secret weapon is? It's me! Tifa always lets me taste test her cooking. Maybe a bit too much, actually. I've turned into a real roly-poly. But that's what makes this place famous. You can't usually find food and booze this good down in the slums.
Ah, Wedge. Nobody really understood what to do with you. Is he comic relief? Is he backstory? Is he world building? No one really knows. Alright, Jessie, people know even less what they wanted to do with her.
Hey, Wedge, you're getting all excited. Stop making such a mess.
I love this giant bottle of Mountain Dew they have here. Look at this. That is the world's biggest bottle of Mountain Dew. This is amazing. I wish I could buy a Mountain Dew bottle that was twice the width of my head.
I'm like that first drink after a job. Heck, why don't you have one too?
Yeah, why not?
Oh, that's more like it. Even if you were with Soldier, you're still a rookie here, so you'd better listen to whatever I tell you.
I do remember that Biggs is much more arrogant in 97 FF7. He gets made much more supportive in the remake. He is, like, of Biggs, Wedge, and Jesse, he is the least. He's the one that gets the least amount of attention in the remake. But he is still. I still like his voice actor mostly in the remake. So he was also a character I didn't absolutely hate. Anyway. I've already forgotten her voice.
Sorry, Cloud. Marlene seems a little shy.
What is she doing to that cat? Oh my god.
Papa, welcome home.
Bloop, 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 bloop. You all right there?
Right. Get in here, fools. We starting a meeting.
Sit down. How about something to drink? Give me something hard. Just a minute. I'll make one for you. You know, I'm relieved you made it back safely. What's with you all of a sudden? That wasn't even a tough job. I blow up reactors all the time. I guess not. You were a soldier. Make sure you get your pay from Barrett. Don't worry. Once I get that money, I'm out of here. Cloud, are you feeling all right? Yeah. Why? No reason. You just you look a little tired, I guess. Okay. You'd better go down below. So, some storyline here. Tifa and Cloud haven't seen each other for 5 years. Cloud has recently resurfaced in her life after disappearing 5 years ago. Cloud is going to have a backstory for those 5 years that is not factual. He believes it's true, but it is not. And one of the things I remember this game does properly narratively is that when Cloud talks about the events leading up to 5 years ago, Tifa always seems deeply uncomfortable. Now, this is something they got rid of in the remake. Tifa just rolls whatever he has to say, regardless of whether or not it actually happened. But yeah, they did a much better job. This won't happen for many hours, but Tifa actually is uncomfortable around Cloud in this version, which is refreshing considering she is sort of a. She doesn't quite join the harem as hard as Eris or Jessie does. She kind of goes back and forth for a while. It goes a long distance in making her a more complicated character because we aren't always trying to date her. Alright, what do we got? This all looks really good. You can never read any of this or in the original. You just had no idea what was on TV.
Yo, Cloud, there's something I want to ask you. Was there anyone from Soldier fighting us today?
Oh my god, they added a character named Roche in the remake, who is the most filler, pointless, boring thing I've ever seen. He has exactly 2 things that he can say or do, and that is 1, throw homoerotic statements at Cloud, or 2, roll around like he's like he bumped his N64 cartridge. Those are the two things he does. I have no idea why he was added. He only appears in the Jesse chapter, so I wonder if he was also added very late. Interestingly, he also says that, well, he also isn't killed, and he indicates that he's coming back. But he never does. We never see him again for the rest of the game. None. I'm positive. You sound pretty sure. If there was anyone from Soldier, you wouldn't be standing here now. Don't go thinking you so bad just because you wasn't Soldier. Yeah, okay. That was really funny. Yeah, you're strong. Probably all them guys at Soldier. Don't forget that you skinny ass is working for Avalanche now. Don't get no ideas about hanging on to Shinra. Staying with Shinra? You asked me a question and I answered it. That's all. I'm going upstairs. I want to talk about my money. Hi, Marlene.
Papa, you're so great!
Oh, Eva, I was trying to approach this small thing. Wait, Cloud. Tifa, let him go. Looks like he still misses the Shinra. Shut up. I don't care about Shinra. I don't care about Soldier. I just want my money. I don't know if I'm gonna get a chance to actually look at this thing on the wall here, because it keeps getting covered with text boxes. So maybe we just accept and just focus on something else. What is this illustration on Barrett's punching bag on the left side here? Is that a dinosaur? Because you could never read this before this HD mod. Is that something I should recognize? I mean, it looks like a T-Rex. I don't know. But don't get me wrong. I don't care about Avalanche or the planet either. Okay, I can move. Is this recognizable? Is this meaningful in a way I would recognize? Is this... Oh yeah, it is. Okay. So on the bottom right is... Let me see if I can get a cursor, actually. Is there a cursor? Browser, color source, display capture, game capture, image. Deprecated. I don't know if I can add a cursor for this. Can I add a cursor here? Well, I'll work on that for another time. But the bottom right is the train station. You can see there's a train illustration there. And then the next, then this big room that's coming from the train station, it has the arrow, is the next room, or the next scene. And where the arrow stops is where everyone stopped and needed to open a gate. Well, no, actually a little north of that. Where the two exits off the page go north, that's where I think the gate was, that we all had to stop and open. That's kind of cool. Is Jesse playing a game here? Why does the TV says sin? I can never read that before. Sin! Sin! This guy is terrifying. Oh, what is he? Does he have like a tube mouth? A horse mouth?
Money. That's why you helped us tonight, right? I guess it was wishful thinking that you'd actually join us. It's a shame. I was looking forward to getting to know you a bit better. Oh, pay attention, Cloud. Weren't you listening to me at all?
I don't know what that was. Why did she think I wasn't paying attention? Cloud! You say you don't care, but you came to talk to me. You know, I think you just want friends. Everybody wants friends. Isn't that right? Yeah, well, you look kind of lonely to me. If you ever got anything you want to get off your chest, you can always talk to me. Okay. Alright. I think I always knew that this said, oh, I was trying to go I think I always knew that it said beer up there at the top right, but I couldn't read Texas or the word craft. What is with all... Wait, tech... What's up? I just realized it's referring to an American state. What is Texas? Texas what? Listen, Clyde, I'm asking you. Please join us. Sorry, Tifa. The planet is dying. Slowly but surely, it's dying. Someone has to do something. So let Barrett and his buddies do something about it. That's got nothing to do with me. So, you're really leaving? You're just going to walk right out, ignoring your childhood friend? What? What are you talking about? You forgot the promise, too. Promise? So you did forget. Remember, Cloud? It was 7 years ago. Maybe it was 7, not 5. Oh, they look so... Oh, I love their models. The shadows around Tifa's chest, like on her, like her crop top is pulled really tight, and so you got those like shadows in between her boobs. That I distinctly recall from her concept art, so they were very detailed. Look, the well. Do you remember? Yeah, back then. I thought you would never come, and it was getting a little cold. And this cutscene they cut from the remake altogether. Cloud looks so emo. Sorry I'm late. Well, she's wearing a dress and high heels. Cloud is so emo, and his legs are open. You know what? Oh, what is that song? Alright, if you're watching this video, I want you to hit pause, open a new tab, go to YouTube, and I want you to type in Getting Close to You by Flaming Gnosis. That'd be FLAMINGOSIS. And tell me you don't see the resemblance. You said you wanted to talk to me about something? Come this spring, I'm leaving town for Midgard. Why is Cloud's head like half the size of Tifa's? It seems that all the boys are leaving Nibelheim. You're the last one I had hopes to sleep with. But I'm different from them. I'm not just gonna find a job. I'm gonna be a soldier. I want to join Soldier. I'm going to be the best there is, just like Sephiroth. Sephiroth? The great Sephiroth? No, Sephiroth from the mayor's office. You know, him. He does accounting. Yeah, other Sephiroth. So I guess we are introduced to the character pretty early in Final Fantasy VII, and not late. I was thinking that the first time we hear his name was when he does the thing in the thing. Whatever, I'll just spoil it. When he does the blood trail thing in Shinra headquarters. But I guess he's mentioned briefly here. Isn't it hard to join Soldier? I probably won't be able to come home or back home for a while. She cries. Huh? Are you crying? I'm just a boy. If you make it, will you be in the newspapers? I'll try. Hey, let's make a promise. If you get really famous and I'm ever in a bind, you come save me, alright? What? When someone is in trouble, sometimes their hero rescues them. I want to experience that at least once. Why would you be in trouble? Come on, promise me. I want to be the damsel in distress at least once in my life. All right, I promise. But you remember now, don't you? I promise. You told me that you would come and protect me if I was ever in trouble. Are you in trouble, Tifa? Is this a troubling situation? Are you in danger? Is Barrett threatening you? Is Marlene threatening you? Not Marlene. I know she seems innocent, but she's got an evil look in her eye. I'm not a hero, and I'm not famous, so I can't keep your promise. Our promise. But you got your childhood dream, didn't you? You joined Soldier. So come on, you've got to keep your promise. You got what you wanted. Why can't you give me what I want? Wait a sec, Mr. Big Time Soldier. A promise is a promise. Good timing. Here. Receive Barrett's stash. 1,500 gil. Okay, I remember this. In the remake, you also get 1,500 gil. And it is heavily inflated. Like the world is inflated in the FF7 remake version of events, and 1,500 gil is like enough to buy like in your entire party a full set of equipment 3 times over. Not only that, but you go kill some rats and get like 2,000 gil. So you are paid 1,500 gil to commit an act of terrorism in an extremely dangerous situation for the same amount of money you would get for killing rats for 15 minutes. In this version, I do believe it is much more a believable amount of money. Like, this will be enough to buy, like, a weapon and some potions. This is my pay? Don't make me laugh. What? Then you can't be helped. You got another job lined up? I'll do it for 3,000. What? What? It's okay, it's okay. Let me at him, I will punch his lights out. Psst. Really hurting for help, right? That money's for Marlene's schooling. 2,000. Doing Barrett's voice kills my throat. Like I mentioned last time, I have a hard time going lower. But we'll do my best with Barrett. I will stick to it. Thanks, Cloud. Sleeping against a pipe. All right. Okay. Oh, wrong button. Can I use this? No. TV's broken. Computer? Can I use the computer? Ah! Okay, I guess I'll use that. Good morning, Cloud. Did you sleep well? Next to you? Who wouldn't? What does that mean? Next to you? Who wouldn't? I don't know what you mean. I don't either. I'm coming along this time. Okay. Party on. Our target's the Sector 5 reactor. Head for the station first. I'll fill you in on the trail. Yo, Cloud. Before the next mission, I got something I want to ask you. I don't really know how to use materia. Can you show me how? I'll give you that materia we found. Just teach me how to use it. I assume this is... Well, I do assume this is skipping the tutorial, but I don't know if the tutorial has changed to reflect new threats, so I will go through it. Sure, I'll explain how materia works. First, access the menu. You know the basic functions. Press menu to bring up the menu. Directional buttons move the cursor. Like this. This is actually a great tutorial. Select each menu by using OK. If you want to leave the menu, push cancel. See? Let's go ahead. Now you're in this menu. Select the Materia submenu. Select who you want to use it. Now look at my weapon here. Each weapon and armor has slots in it. Choose which slot you want to put the materia in. Now select the materia you want to use. This is curative materia. If you want to know what its effects is, line up the cursor up with the check in the menu and push the OK button. It's just like selecting battle commands. Just line the cursor up to magic, cure. You can see the available magic has increased. I actually don't remember that you could use this check thing. Now you can use new magic, cure. And that's all there is to equipping materia. See? It wasn't that tough. When you want to remove any materia, it's as easy as pointing to the materia slot and pushing menu. There's just one thing you have to be careful of. Whenever you equip materia, your situation changes. Parts of you may become stronger, while others weaker. Normally, when you equip magic materia, your magic power will get stronger, but your physical strength weakens. So materia is kind of a double-edged sword. On the left side of the screen, you can see the materia's effect on you. It's wise not to overuse magic materia, but try out various things. Push cancel to exit the submenu. Okay, that's about it. I'll give you some advanced tips later. See? It wasn't that tough. Ow! What the fuck? Thank you, Barrett. Cloud, I got a message from the weapon shop owner. The beginner's hall just opened. We should go check it out. Marley, you watch the bar while we're gone. Alright, good luck! I will serve alcohol to adults. Alright, Tifa's inhibited. Once per battle, when Tifa's KO'd, she'll auto-revive with 1 HP, retaining statuses, limit gauge, and queued actions. Ooh, I bet there's gonna be a materia for doing increased damage while at low HP. That'll be fun to play with. Actually, let me hit the save real quick, and we'll go on to the next episode. Excuse me, bro. What I was saying was, while I was looking through the list of mods for this game, I was looking through the description of New Threat, and they mentioned that this ability was a thing. And I honestly expected it to be on Barret, but it's on Tifa, which is interesting. Yeah, well, let's explore that idea in the next one. See you all in a bit. Peace.